Peeps, my peoples, please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It would be greatly appreciated. I got an appointment at 5:30. I'm here early. So I said, why not go live? So anyways, let's talk. Let's talk about the Oscars. So basically, people are saying that, this website called Herpes Alert, basically they're saying they got so many different cases. They got like at least, usually they get 10 cases a day of herpes where that people go online, they take photos of their herpes or genital herpes sores or whatever. The doctor would diagnose it online. So basically, it's kind of getting rid of the black web, the dark web where people used to go. So they're saying that since, the Oscars, like the cases has jumped up to like 60 cases a day since Friday. In the last 72 hours, they had about 70 cases that, breakouts in, Hollywood, Beverly Hills and Hollywood. And they were saying like the case just leaped, the load just leaped so high. I was like, oh my God. So, but we can't blame Usher because Usher is not around. Usher was somewhere getting a tattoo on his neck. So no one can blame Usher for, spreading herpes or anything like that because he's not out here in these streets. He wasn't at, the Oscars. So, Mary J. Blige did not win an Oscar, but you know what? She did settle her divorce with Kendu Isaac. And basically, I guess they settled it out of court. So, maybe he came to terms with how much he wanted to get and she came into terms of how much she wanted to pay him, but she had to pay that man all that money and he spent that money on somebody else. He spent the money on another woman in vacation and living a lavish lifestyle with another woman. That shit hurts. That hurts very much. But the herpes outbreak, and they're also saying, during All-Star Weekend, they had a spike too. They received about 30 new cases of genital herpes. This website called Herpes Alert and Beverly Hills and in Hollywood. Now that's crazy. That's a lot. So I don't know why people just don't, practice, safe sex. Basically, use creams and gels to block, diseases from coming. And also if you're having an outbreak, why have sex? Why can't you just go jerk off or do something else instead of spread it? But that's a lot of people in a small area in Hollywood and Beverly Hills. And now that's going to pass on and pass on and pass on. So who knows? And the shit is crazy. Like really, really crazy with these herpes. Like, oh my God, wrap it up. Use protection, use creams, use gels. Don't have sex when you're having an outbreak. And so it's like these people all dressed up in fancy clothes. And basically they're trying to allude that a lot of these people that had the new cases of herpes are people that are going to be tending, the Oscars. So, basically if they did have herpes, they wanted to make sure they cover up their sores and get some medicine. That shit is crazy. Like that's a real big deal. Like, just spreading diseases like that. Like how do you have a soul or a conscience? I know somebody gave it to you, but you don't have to go give it to somebody else. Inform people. And basically before you have sex, do investigation of the penis and the vagina to make sure it's clean, because if you don't, you might be finding something that you don't want. So anyways, they said 30 new cases during the All-Star Weekend. I was just like, damn, that's crazy. So anyways, let's talk. That's crazy, just spreading it like that. And, in 2018, people just still spreading diseases. There's so much free health. There's some kind of free healthcare out there. There's some type of agency out there where you can actually get help, especially for diseases. But, lately they've been closing them down and it's terrible. It's sad. And so the sun is in my eyes, the way that I'm parked directly waiting for my appointment. So that's why I got on sunglasses. And, there's news on Rick Ross. Rick Ross actually was at 2 different hospitals. He was at the first original hospital that he went to. He was transferred to another hospital, because they can better deal with his situation. He's supposed to have pneumonia. He was at cardiac arrest or whatever. So, he was basically released on Monday. Today actually from the hospital. So now he's home, but there is no word on if he's talking, is he speaking, how is his health and everything like that. But he's home. So that is a good sign that he's home. And most likely he got like a nurse, he got a doctor coming, he has an RN coming, he has different things coming through. So that's good that he's doing good and he's doing well. And he's out the hospital. And so hopefully whatever, illness or sickness that, Rick Ross is going through, when he defeats it, he explains how he defeated and things that you need to do to take care of yourself, because he has a huge platform where he can let people know information about, his health and things to do as well, because we know Rick Ross did lose a lot of weight and things like that. But a lot of people saying that he was doing, sipping on some syrup or doing lean or whatever, but that's not proven. But but he did say he smoked a lot of marijuana. So, and he smoked a pound of it at one point in time when he, kind of had like a seizure on the airplane a couple of years ago. So it is what it is. So, he's home and hopefully he's doing well. And, send wishes out. And also to anybody out there that has family members that are in the hospital, I send well wishes out there to you too as well, that, health. Everybody needs health. Health is so important. That's the number one thing. Without health, you don't have anything, regardless of how much money you have, regardless of how broke you are. If you're sick, and most likely, when you don't have the finance, you don't eat right. You don't eat good food. You don't take the good herbs, the good just not putting poison in your body. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't grow your own food. Growing your food is very important. So that's why it's important to have property and buy property where you can fix the soil and things like that. I'm going to make sure, what time is it? I don't see this guy yet. So anyways, I was just like, damn, with the herpes outbreak, that's crazy. And, I'm so glad that, Mary J. Blige actually settled her divorce with Kendu Isaac. And she said that she was able to, have a good time at the Jay-Z bash and things like that. So it's all good. And I think basically that's it for today. And I'll see you guys later on tonight. I wonder what time. I hope this guy shows up, because I did text, It's just like, I had like 2 different meetings today. One went okay. The first one was not so great, because I think people assumed that I was somebody, I was different. I was a different race or whatever over the phone, and possibly the text messages and my last name and my first name, because it sounds, Caucasian or Italian or whatever. So, I'm just like, damn. Herpes outbreak, that is just like, and plus you can also still catch herpes if you're not using, but if you use condoms as well. So you got to use gels and creams and everything like that. That shit is crazy. Like, so anyways, peace, one love to all my peeps and my peoples. You guys have a wonderful, blessed day, and may all your dreams and hopes come true. Peace. I'm out. One love.